Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the shed on this Friday afternoon. Glad that you're keeping well. I'd like to start this week off with a shout out to Merrick. Hope I got your name right, mate. Merrick runs a business called Models in Scale, and I have to apologise to him. The reason is because he's local to me, virtually just down the road, and I didn't know anything about his business till the other day. And really, I'm a bit embarrassed because I should have been supporting him over the last 12 months. I've been ordering paint out of Sydney and doing bits and pieces. Sadly, I didn't know about this fella. He's down the road. I will put some photos in about his business. And he's got paints and Vallejo paints and all sorts of stuff. And yeah, if I'd known about it, he would have been getting my paint supply business. So yeah, I will from now on. Nicked in and saw him during the week, grabbed a few bits and pieces off him. So plug his business now. Great business. If you're local to me or in the central west New South Wales, go and have a look at what he's got in stock. He's got an amazing range of stuff. And yeah, talk to him. Nice bloke. He'll help you out. Big shout out to Dan. Good old mate Dan. Dan rusted on. Dan came good with helping me find another Whitcomb Loco chassis. So here is the last of the Whitcomb line. Well, the BHP line. D36 finally up and running, bits and pieces, running around the layout. Big shout out to Dan and Dan's assistants. Good job, Dan. Very, very thankful. Also, I was talking about redoing the van, my guard's van, to take on the GHJ, my character version. So that is now up and running. Showing you a video of what is the prototype van. Normally, I do a prototype one. We look at putting it all together, and then they're scrapped because they're normally lots of things to reproduce and fix. So happy with what I've done in the production of this one. I've actually just this morning finished decaling up and putting the prototype actually into service. So yeah, I was so good with the printing and that. The painting's a bit rough, but when it's weathered up, it'll be good. It looks pretty good. So thank you for Dan for helping me get D36 up and running and on the layout. It's running around, and there you go. That's one of our caricature guards van. I'll shake everybody round to my mate who makes a seasick, complains I should get a gimbal. The caricature cars are based on New South Wales designs, so they are a ripped off New South Wales Government Railways prototype, and then I scale them to O gauge, and then I scale them down a bit so they look okay on the narrow gauge, and they look like that. So these are other cars that we've done. These are vans that were a New South Wales prototype, pinched the design and rescaled. Done a few different types now, and we call them caricature cars because they're not spot on. These once again, these wagons are based on a New South Wales design, and then me refigured them. So that is that. And I had done two vans. They're over here, which I wasn't really happy with because the scale wasn't right, didn't look right. So I redid the design. This is show you quickly there. Number 2. This one I've just glued up some bits and pieces, so it's sitting here drying. So that's a comparison of what used to be the, well, not a good comparison. So that is a comparison of what the old design was to the new one. Far better with the new design and how it sits. And this one, a few bits to be glued on and then finish the painting and it'll be in service. So we've redone the two vans. One other thing I did, and I didn't show you last week, was over here where I've been working on the park gates, I've added two little cables. Because there is points behind the park gates and you can't see them. Should have turned the light on, Dave. There you go, white out there. I've had a couple of little bit of wires here, and I'll show you them, which actually control, a bit hard. These two little wires control the points. Don't know if you can see the... So you can actually move the points and change the points now without having to pull out the park gates for when you're running the train. So that was newbie. But that's about it for now. Hasn't been a lot of not a lot of 3D printing this week. I did do some stuff that because of the rain, these things are very temperamental to rain. The material that you 3D print can absorb water, so these machines are idle at the moment, but before I put them to service I will have to pull the air filament out of them and dry it. There is one job going on down the back that I'll quickly show you that we are 3D printing. Now what I've done is the old Ender machine down here, the old Ender, not the new one. This machine is printing with a 0.08 nozzle, so it's almost printing out a millimetre thick material. And when you're spitting out blocks of plastic, large plastic bits and pieces very fast, very large, you can do this machine. It's not a fine print, it's whacking out. And I'll put in designs. What I've designing is a snail trap. My version of the snail trap, I've got a bit of hassle with snails eating the sunflower seeds, so somebody sent me some ideas on how I should go and get these snail traps. Well, I couldn't get them, but so I looked at them, worked them out, and thought I would do my own version of the snail trap. So we're printing that. I'll put in some screenshots of what the design is on the CAD file, and probably it's one of those things where if it actually does work out and they're quick and easy and pretty good for me to print, I might put them into production and sell them like some of the other 3D designs we do. Anyway, that's about it for this week. I'll nick back and I'll show you some video of that loco running round. And I'll get out of your hair. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions about anything you see in this video or this update, please let me know. Don't forget, if you're shopping for model supplies, you're in the Central West area, Models in Scale, go and say hi to Merrick. It's got some good range of stuff and nice stuff, and if you're into plastic kits and modelling, drop in and say hi. And that's about it for this week. We will talk to you very soon. Next week we'll have something new and exciting to show you. Probably have some snail pubs to show you next week. But till then, take care. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and get out there and play with your trains or build your models and do all that. And catch you soon. Bye for now. From Dave in the Shed. Oh, look, here's the pussycat. He's come to cause havoc. I'll put you some photos of the pussycat. He decided he wanted to try some paint earlier. Mr. Jasper Cat. So I'll put some photos into the Jasper and the paint. That was amusing. So that's it. Out of your hair now. Train's coming. Oh, you big boof.